You know the definitions in the biology. What's an ectopic pregnancy?
Outside the uterus.
But where, though? This is the problem. You claim to know all this stuff, but you don't know it. I'm not trying to be mean, but like you act like really smart, but then like you guys, you're really
You
not.
act like you're smart too.
And I'm giving every receipt. In ectopic pregnancy, the embryo is in the fallopian tube. Do you know what they do to women with that? They remove the fallopian tube.
you get a
Okay, that's not
full-
considered an abortion.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. But you didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
All right, go for it. What do you agree with, disagree, push back on abortion? You go for it.
So you're Catholic, Christian?
Just born again, Bible believing Christian.
So Christian.
Just Christian.
So why'd you shake your head to no?
No to Catholic?
No to, because I said Catholic, Christian.
Yeah, no, I'm not Catholic. I'm just Christian.
Yes.
Like I'm not a denomination. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
So I grew up Catholic.
Okay.
I'm Hispanic.
Okay.
I grew up in a really Catholic place.
You speak so quiet. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Where we believe in God, we believe in Jesus.
Okay.
Same stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like just the only thing is we appreciate more of the saints that
The
brought
sacrament saints,
to Jesus.
Yeah.
There was their helpers.
Sure.
So you are struggling and somebody helps you, you're gonna tell them thank you, you're gonna appreciate them. Same thing with the saints, you appreciate them, you recognize them, not put them away. So that's my belief. Well, not now anymore. I turned my back on the church.
Okay.
Reason being for just, you know how like you said, I was listening on the sideline.
Yeah.
That man is the one that misses
yeah,
the words
sure,
of the
misuses it.
Bible.
Okay.
And I get that, and people do.
Yeah.
But it's just wrong, in my opinion, to try to say that other people, what they're doing is wrong. That's not really humane.
In all cases, we can't say what someone's doing is wrong?
Not...
Like, what if I
mean,
slap
in murder,
a kid?
Yes. In crimes, yes, because we as people born in the U.S., understand that that's against the law and that's, that's really, really bad.
Okay.
Now,
what if the law says
that,
it's okay, though?
If the law says,
What
if
if it
we
says it's
lived
okay?
in a world where law says, or we live
Like, what
in
if I'm allowed to have a
society
slave?
in a universe that it said it was correct.
So then that's
most
okay?
likely we would think that because we grew up thinking so.
But does that
My
make it okay,
argument-
though?
It's not. So my
Okay.
argument is, us in the U.S., we have certain beliefs, right? We have a belief that everybody has a say in things, like
Okay.
me and you are doing.
First Amendment, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
We have a say of where we go to school.
Okay.
Before
Praise God,
people, I wasn't able to go to school.
Oh, okay.
If I was born back in the day,
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go to school.
I'm listening. I'm just texting my... Keep going, keep going.
I wasn't able to speak to you without anybody, accompanying me. We lived in a society like that, but now with new laws, we change our ways of thinking, the way that we go to school, right?
Okay.
We start learning and learning and
Okay.
learning that what's right and what's wrong.
Right, it
That's
changes,
from
yeah.
What us
Sure.
being in the U.S. learned about from elementary, since we're a baby,
Right.
to now, right?
Right, yeah.
We learn our morals, correct?
Yeah.
So,
But can that change, though?
okay. So the human brain develops at 25. So at
Yeah, fully
25,
matures,
after
yeah.
that, you don't basically change your
Opinion?
views, your morals.
I changed my opinion. I changed my morals.
You can go ahead and say that, but
But no, I did, though. I literally did, yeah.
yeah, and I believe you.
Okay.
As far as I don't know you personally.
Okay.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am.
Sure.
Right. So I could sit here and say, yeah, I believe you.
Okay.
But does that mean that you're practicing what you preach? Maybe not.
So wait, what's
You
the
know?
argument, though? I'm kind of confused.
So the argument is,
Like, our morals change?
so
or
how do you say?
you say we
Us
derive
in
our
the
morality
US,
from the law?
the most common religion here is Catholic.
Christianity, yeah.
Christian,
Yeah.
and Catholic is one of them. So with that, with religion and morals, they clash together because
Yes.
that's where we form our morals on, right? If we're lived in a different country,
Yeah, our morals
Like-
will change.
our morals change.
I agree with
and
you.
the way we
I agree.
think of things,
Yeah.
right? Nobody has a right or wrong It's what they see.
But what if
So-
that's wrong, though? What if I go to the Middle East
okay.
and hold on. What if I go to the Middle East and under Sharia law, I can beat my wife? Their morality says it's fine. Can I not speak out against that? Because that's your argument. We all have different moralities. You can't say this is right, this is wrong. I'm saying that's very dangerous.
It is. So if you know what anthropology is?
Yes.
Okay.
Anthropology, yes.
Anthropology. So in physiological culture and religion, anthropology, that focuses on people as people.
Okay.
What they do and how they
Sure.
think,
Okay.
right? In anthropology, we read a book about a man. He went to a small, remote group of people.
Okay.
He was
Like you went to a deserted island, basically.
not a deserted island.
Were they
it
like
was
cannibals or something like that?
So no, that's bad to say that you are automatically thinking that these
No, it's
people
just a
aren't
question. It's just a question.
but it's
Because it does happen today, though.
Yeah, I understand that, but you're putting this idea into your head before I can even say anything. So you're here judging these people.
I am
that
judging,
even
yes.
said
I
anything.
judge cannibals, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you
you're
also didn't
judging
answer.
these people that are in a small. You
Yeah.
think of a small island. You said, "Oh, I was just asking," because
Yeah.
you were thinking that these people may be doing something that you think that's wrong, but
Yeah.
you haven't even listened.
So would you
out
say
first.
being a
You were
cannibal
quick
is
to
wrong?
Jump.
Yeah, no, I get it. And you also didn't answer my last question with if I go to the Islam country and I can beat my wife because
So,
their
okay.
laws.
So
No, you
back
didn't
to
answer
the
my
story.
question. No. Is that okay under your worldview?
In our morals, as
In
people
our
go to
morals,
the
it's
US,
wrong,
It's
but I'm-
wrong, but to them, it's
So it's
right.
okay
So
then.
if you listen to what I say,
Dang, that's crazy, guys. So, and you can
So-
go beat your wife in Islam. She's saying that's okay.
you can twist my words however
No,
you
no,
want.
but I'm asking, is that what your point is?
Okay.
You said our morals are different. Their morals say it's fine. Our morals say it's wrong. I'm saying objectively it's wrong. You're saying what? It's not wrong? You're saying it's okay there?
So me personally, I view it as wrong. But if you let me,
Okay. But how do you
Finish my
view it as
story?
wrong? Because your whole point was that no one can tell someone else is bad, but now you're doing that.
So
you
if
see how
you-
you're jumping?
if you let me finish my story,
You've been talking the whole time. Trust me, you've been talking a lot more than me. So if we're going to do it, otherwise, if you're going to monologue, I'm not going to talk to you. If we're going to dialogue, we'll do it. So make your point, and then I'll talk back. Go ahead, because
my
you've been
point
jumping.
is this man he
Yeah.
went to a country
Sure.
that did not believe in any God.
Okay.
They only believe in the present, not the past, not the future.
Okay.
Present.
Sure.
He was a devoted Christian.
Yep.
He was a missionary.
Okay.
He went over there to tell them the word of God, like
Mm-hmm.
you are doing. You're telling the word of God. His mission was to be upon the people, learn their culture, learn their everything,
Okay.
their ins and outs.
Yeah.
For 30 years, he tried to convince them of God.
Okay.
What happened after?
I have no clue.
He became an atheist.
Okay.
Because he put himself in a situation where he lived the ins and out, understood why people do specific things,
Right.
and he changed the mind of, oh,
What does that have to do with
maybe-
morality, though?
So the morality is here in the U.S., you as
Yes.
a person,
Yeah, I
you
get your
believe in
point.
God, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, God, you believe in Jesus, you don't believe in God. per
Even if
se.
I didn't believe in Christianity, it's still wrong to beat your wife, to answer your question.
So, okay.
Even if I wasn't a Christian, there are absolute rights and wrongs, regardless of religion, because God's put His law in your heart. That's why you're saying it's bad in the Middle East to beat your wife. Not because you're Christian, but because you know that definitively. But if morality is subjective, you have no authority to say you're wrong. Just like I can't tell that tribe you're wrong. It's the exact same thing. In fact, to your logic, what if I go to the Middle East and I start beating my wife now because they're all doing it? That's your logic. I'm not
So
saying
if
that's what
put
you're
your
going to
cul-
do.
You put yourself into the culture.
Yes, what if I put myself into their culture? Because like what you said, and they all beat their wives. So you know what? I'm
So
going to
if
start
I
beating mine
wasn't
too.
in
Is that
culture
okay?
and I just stood whatever I was here
Yeah.
in the U.S. as a person, as somebody that is born and raised here in the U.S., I would see that as wrong. But if you go somewhere
Yes.
else, that's everybody sees that.
So then it's okay. So does that mean it's okay? Yeah.
And that's there.
So let's say you go there. Let's say you go to the Middle East for X amount of years. You're going to start doing that then? You're going to start letting guys beat you up? Is that okay? Because that's the morale. I'm just using your logic. That's their morality. Are you going to adapt
if I
to
put
that?
myself in that culture directly
Here, guys, let's hear
into
it.
the
Let's hear it.
religion
Yeah.
and to everything, you have to put yourself in a situation that you're
Dang.
uncomfortable.
So you're okay with wife beating then? Because I think
Did
that's
I
I would never want that to happen to you. And I don't have to be Christian to say that. This is the fruit of subjective morality. It's a joke. Abortion, 1 million abortions a year. You can beat your wife. Everything is preference. It can't be. There has to be an objective right and wrong. It is never okay to hit your wife, ever.
It's not.
Okay, but you can't say that because if you go to the Middle East, they think it's fine. And to your own analogy,
go into somebody's culture,
right? And I can still go in there and say you guys are wrong.
No, stop.
Yes.
You can't do that because...
Why can't I do that? That happens... Do you know what the Crusades were?
You have no right as a person,
what do
as
you mean?
a human.
Where are you gaining rights from? Where does this term right come from you? Are you an atheist, an agnostic? You said you fell away from the church, God bless. If we're just space, matter, and bacteria, there's no such thing as morality. You have no rights. What are rights? That's an abstract concept.
The right is morals. It goes
Where
back
do your
to
morals come from? Where do those come from?
My
to an
morals?
atheist, where does that come
I'm not an
from?
atheist, first
What are you,
off.
an agnostic?
I'm not agnostic.
So then what are you? Are you a Christian? Because if you're a Christian, then you believe in what I'm saying.
I'm not Christian.
So then what are you then?
Why are you jumping to conclusions? See how you want to twist
So I've
my words?
I've asked you 4
want to
times.
jump to conclusions?
I've asked you 4 times. What are you? Are you an agnostic? What are you?
I'm Buddhist.
You're what?
I'm Buddhist.
Okay, so what are the Buddhist morals?
Is to treat as everybody as equal. The trees, the universe,
right.
You and me. I'm not going to sit here and say, you're wrong. No, don't do that. Stop. Don't do that.
You're not going to say that? So if I beat my wife, you're not going to say I'm wrong?
Why would you? Why?
I'm asking in a hypothetical. You said
in this situation, it's illegal.
Right.
First off, there's a difference between morals and illegal.
Yeah. So what if we're in the Middle East?
Laws?
Because Buddhists are seemingly like they're not getting anything done. Buddhists are going to go to the Middle East and start beating their wives too? I would hope not, because this is your logic.
But there's many Christians, Catholics, whatever, they beat their wives too.
Yeah, but guess what? The Bible never tells us to.
So nobody has a right to say anything more. Like, okay.
This is terrifying.
Over there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I believe that people that beat their wives, that's wrong. Correct, right? We agree.
I agree.
We both agree?
I agree. I don't know if Buddhists agree. Because
So
your whole argument, your whole presupposition was you adapt to where you go. So then in your worldview, you're wrong. You don't actually agree. You agree right now, but in 6 months or a year, you might disagree. I will always agree that it's wrong.
That I'm gonna... So that guy that on the island, he didn't change the way that he thought about
You just
his
said he
wife
went from a Christian to an atheist.
His family, he thought as religion.
Right,
not
and that
as what he
affects
does.
everything you do. Your religion
Not
affects everything.
you do. When you grow up,
Yeah.
you learn not from your religion, but from the people you meet along the way, correct?
And where do they learn that from?
From the people that they meet.
And where do they learn that from?
It's just life.
No, it comes back to religion. It's a belief. And if it's not, then it's paganism.
Paganism.
Everybody has their own religion. Atheism is a religion. Buddhism is a religion. Which one is best? I'm saying Christianity is the best.
No religion is the best.
But you just
There's
said under your
older
worldview, you'd allow
religions.
women to get beat up. I don't want whatever you have. If that's what Buddhism is, I want nothing with it. And that's why our law was built off Christian values. Isn't that funny? It wasn't built off Buddhist values. Maybe for that reason.
Because now,
built off
right
Muslim
now,
values.
that's why they're trying to separate church.
It's
and
always
law.
been separated.
It's
always
never been. You just said this place
yes.
we were built
Yes.
on religion. You just said that
Yes,
right now.
it was. You do realize it can be built off a value system but still be separate, right? We're not in a
No,
theocracy.
you just said that our country has been built.
Yes, our U.S.
religion.
Constitution was signed by 55 out of 56
But you just said that
Bible-believing
it's
men.
not
Because
together.
you do realize that separation of church and state is a Christian concept.
Okay.
Okay. So I feel like we're kind of going nowhere. This is a little silly. Do you have like a point? I'm saying you got to be careful with subjective morality. Like, do you think abortion's bad? We were talking about abortion before. Do you think that that's murder? Do you think it's bad?
I don't think it's bad.
You don't think it's what?
I don't think it's bad. In the context of medically standpoint, because I look at everything medically.
So you can beat your wife, guys, and you can have abortions if you're a Buddhist.
No, that's
Is
not
this
what
not
I'm
what you're saying? So what are you saying then?
If you stop jumping to conclusions,
I'm not.
first-
I'm just using your logic.
No, you're not using my logic because you're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
So
You're going above and beyond from doing this to here because you're trying to switch your words.
No, it's the logical conclusion. This is exactly what you're saying.
So,
we assimilate to where
my
we are. If
views-
you go to the Middle East, you can beat your wife and she says abortion's fine, guys. This is what they teach in universities. And
That's
it's
not
scary.
what is from universities. That's from life. Live in life and you will understand.
I don't want that life. I do not want that life.
No,
I do not
live
want.
in life where people
So
in
if a-
poverty,
yeah.
people that are...
So if abortion's not murder, what is it then? Because I would say it's murder.
It's a medical procedure.
Okay, so what is
Under the definition of...
Let's talk definitions. What's the definition of murder?
people that are outside...
No, I know, but what's the definition of murder? If you don't know, I'll tell you. It's not a trick question. I'm just asking, what is the definition, if you were to Google right now, of murder? What is that?
killing an individual.
It's premeditated, unjustified taking of innocent life.
So-
what is abortion? Is it premeditated? Is abortion premeditated? Like, you know what you're doing?
It's not a life, first off.
Okay, well, we can disagree on that. Is it premeditated, though, to take the
It's
life?
not a life.
It is,
so it's
it is
not
premeditated.
because it's not a life in general.
Okay, so it is premeditated, and it is unjust because it hasn't committed a crime. Do you want to know how we know it's a life? When does life begin? If you were to Google right now, when does new, unique human DNA begin? When does life begin?
When
What do you think?
you start having the cells together. And
Oh, the cells. The cells aren't a full baby yet, though.
It's not a full baby.
Oh,
so
but you just said it's not. Well, hold up. When does life begin? When the cells come or what?
When
Watch your jump. It's always a different answer. What is
it's
it?
not a different answer. I'm
Oh,
trying
what
to
is
look
it
at
then?
it as a biological, as a
Well,
medical.
biology agrees with me. 96% of biologists say that life begins at fertilization when the sperm hits the egg. Boom! New unique human DNA.
But then those doctors that told you that,
Yeah.
they will save a woman if she needs a medical
Yes,
seizure.
and I agree with that.
Yeah,
That's
so
not considered
you-
an abortion. Why? Because it's not premeditated or
But
unjust.
a lot of those people of your standpoint,
Yeah.
that they will see it as murder. They'll see it as not a medical standpoint. They will just see it as
Are you talking like an
abortion.
ectopic pregnancy?
I'm talking about in general, as people, as if you see.
Yeah, I would really
life-
encourage you to study up the law because
No, I do. I
ectopic
study up the
pregnancies
law.
are
I
not.
study up.
So
anything in
what's
medical.
we'll wrap it up. What's an ectopic pregnancy?
An ectopic pregnancy is when the egg forms outside the uterus. That's an ectopic.
So where is it though?
Outside the uterus.
But where is it though in particular? Because it's somewhere.
What's up?
Don't say it. Where is it? If you know the definitions in the biology. What's an ectopic pregnancy?
Outside the uterus.
But where though? It's one location. This is the problem. You claim to know all this stuff, but you don't know it. I'm not trying to be mean, but like you act like really smart, but then like you're really
You
not.
act like you're smart too.
And I'm
because
giving every
you're-
receipt. In ectopic pregnancy, the embryo is in the fallopian tube. Do you know what they do to women with that? They remove the fallopian
You
tube.
get a
Okay,
full
that's not
heart.
considered an abortion.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. But you didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
What
Trust
are we,
me.
What are we doing, man?
Because
Come on,
you're over
lady.
here
I'm not
doing-
trying to be mean, but like. And all right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I believe we're going to make UTSA here the main hub, the main spot. A lot of great combos, a lot of great people. If you guys want to gift into this ministry, sow into this ministry to allow it to grow, we have myself, my wife, Mallory. You guys can always gift into it down below. We use all these proceeds and we greatly appreciate it. As always, guys, there is one-on-one evangelism coaching. If you yourself want to get up to the campuses, start street preaching, learn apologetics, proper theology, to be able to defend and share the faith, that is always linked down below as well. And we'll finish it there, guys. God bless you. Check you next video. Till then, much love. Peace.